What's up YouTube, it's your girl Shivon Leigh coming at you with a brand new video. Today is another video about working from home. I really want to share with you guys my thoughts and my experiences on this specific company because I think this is like a beginner friendly, you know? If you want to start working from home, I would definitely recommend this company. If you want to definitely start working from home as an online English tutor, then I would definitely recommend this company. If you wanted to know more what I love about it and why you should join, then keep on watching. So this company I'm going to be talking about is Engoo.
I'm sorry, that should be pronounced as Engoo, not Engoo. I don't know why, but I was so hyped in making this video. I was just so happy, had a lot of coffee. I'm sorry.
Formerly known as BIBO Global. It was 2 years ago that I applied for this job. They were known as BIBO Global, but recently they've changed their name to Engoo. Now, what is Engoo? Engoo is a private online English tutoring platform in which you're going to be able to meet different students worldwide. But personally, I have encountered Japanese students, Chinese, Korean. I've also heard that you can encounter Mexican students, but I've never had from between the ages 3 to 80 years old. All of them are tech savvy. You don't need to teach them technical stuff. So what I love about Engoo and why I stayed for so long, because it's not like any other online English tutoring platform. And to be honest, I've applied for so many online English tutoring platform in the past, but none of them fancy my interest. None of them sparked my interest, to be honest. I mean, they're all good, pays are good, probably much higher, but they just are not convenient for me. I think Engoo is best for those who are like wanting to do it part-time, you know, or you're just a beginner, you know. First thing that I love about Engoo is that you are your own boss. Schedule is flexible, which means you are able to edit your own time slots, and time slots are open 24/7. You can plan ahead of time. Personally, I open my slots ahead of time, probably a week before the week I conduct my class. Sometimes if I have free time on the specific day, I open slots at night or probably an hour before the time slot that I wanted to open. Sometimes I open slots on the spot whenever I have like free time and I wanted to earn some extra cha-ching on that day. Basically, everything is on your own. You are your own boss. You have your own responsibility to deal with. Minimum hours to work is just an hour. You run your own time, okay? This is why I love Engoo so much. Number 2, some online English company requires you to plan ahead of the students' lessons and stuff, but on Engoo they already have their own lesson materials. As soon as the student books you, it has already a part where they request what specific lesson they want you guys to teach them. As soon as it is their lesson time, there is a specific button for you to just click and start the class, and you will immediately be taken to the page of the lesson, and all of it are on the website already. Everything is website based and everything is a shared navigation. So what is a shared navigation? Both you and the students are going to be able to see the page. If you're going to highlight a word, the student is going to see it. If you are going to scroll down while highlighting a word, the student is going to see it. If you're going to click a photo and a pop-up on the screen, the student is also going to be able to see it. But the difference is you have your tutor's view. That means if there's a question and there's an answer provided at the bottom, you're the only one who's going to be seeing it. So there's like a different view, a student's view and a tutor's view. I hope I'm making sense. Talk about how convenient Engoo is, you know, has their own lesson materials. Like what? 3, lesson room or classroom, also done via website. One click of a button, you're going to be most likely be directed to the lesson or lesson room or class. You don't need to download any application. You don't need to install some application or install some plugins. Everything is website based, my friends. It's very convenient. It's very hassle free, I might say. 4, great convenience. You can earn 60 pesos every 25 minutes of class. They do incentives on the weekends, so imagine if you're gonna conduct classes full-time, let's say 8 hours. If I'm doing this right, 8 times 120, that is 960 pesos per day. So 960 pesos times 5, because you don't want, let's just say you don't want to work on weekends. That is 4,800 pesos in just 5 days. So if you want to open like 10 classes a day, you can already earn 600 pesos in a day. Like, gosh. 5, 5, the pay. These are 15th and 30th of the month, just like working in the office. 15th and 30th pay are commonly known as the pay time schedule. So if you have a BPI account, that's their main bank account that they're going to be transferring your pays. But if you're a new tutor and you don't have BPI, they can always use year. But after 2 weeks, you're gonna get charged 200 pesos for that. This is why they also give you the chance to open a bank account. And you don't have to worry, my friend. There's gonna be a recommendation letter for you to be able to open for free, or just 150 pesos for free. I don't know. As soon as you are employed, they will give you like a letter for you to open a bank account, and that's it. You're gonna be able to get your card in just 1 day. And Engoo has recently updated their payment. They have added GCash on their list. So I'm kind of hyped about the fact that they've added GCash on the list, which I think is also convenient because going to year is like so stressful. So those are the things that I love about Engoo. Nothing has changed. Everything is so friendly, very smooth. Oh, last thing, tutor support are quick. They will always guide. They'll always make sure that you're comfortable in your lesson and the way in your teaching and all that. So quick and giving you the assistance and provide you the assistance that you literally need. Customer service, check. Now that we have all talked about why I love Engoo, you probably would want to apply and is curious about the system requirements, which is just basic as well. Number 1, you must have your own desktop and laptop, of course. At least i3 and 4GB RAM, updated Windows and Mac OS, and mainly they use Google Chrome as their browser because of their website-based lesson. You are not allowed to teach on smartphones and on phones or tablets or iPads. Basically, mainly desktop or laptop. Second, a noise-canceling headset and a webcam. Those are the 2 important gears that you guys need to carry. They want their students to be able to build trust with their teachers as well as the company's offerings. The noise canceling is very important because they want to make sure that the students are not distracted with any background noises. In the Philippines, it's really common when dogs are barking in the neighborhood, okay? And then there are a lot of tricycles or jeepneys going by or passing by. But if you don't have a noise canceling headset just yet, you may purchase that after being employed or being accepted as a tutor. Number 3, Engoo prefers LAN connection. Wi-Fi is not allowed. They always run a system check during interviews and training, so this is very much a strict compliant. A LAN cable and then connect it on your computer or your laptop, and this way there's no interruptions with your internet before at least 0.5 Mbps download and upload speed. Now this is nice because in the Philippines we usually get like 3 Mbps, but if you have 3 Mbps then you're still good to go. Everything is a good function. The quality of the call and the video should be good as long as, number 5, you have a plain background, quiet workspace, and a good lighting. I use my ring light as a light just in case my student does not see me very well, and sometimes I use any plain background, not necessarily white. Sometimes I use this curtain. I try to make sure that everything is well lit and a quiet background for me to conduct my class as nice and neat as possible. This is also required and checked during your interview. They're going to be asking you questions if you have like a specific workspace for you to be able to conduct your class. So those are the specific requirements or specific system requirements. They're all basic. They're all well known. Let's move on to the application process. So like I've said, it has been 2 years since I've been on this industry and on this specific company, and I work part-time now. However, the application process before was quite different. I've done my research and yeah, it's really different. So in registration, when you click registration on their website, you'll be asked to fill up necessary forms there, like your name and all that, and they will be also asking for any valid IDs. Might be government ID, passport, TIN ID, anything that is valid. 2, on the video test, that's going to be a system check if you're able to hear and see yourself. This is just to check if you are capable or qualified in conducting an interview. Number 3, language test. Now before, probably months ago, they have updated this one. So the time that I applied for Engoo, we used to give us like this choices of questions to pick to write an essay about. So we were writing essay about that specific question. But I think this language test is to be able to utilize your verbal communications, which is very much necessary for this platform. This is done via webcam with your voice, of course. Number 4, and after you've already applied or registered, you just have to wait for an email for invite of the interview. Most likely done via Skype, and after they invite you for your interview and you pass everything, then that's their contract signing. And then after the contract signing, they're going to be setting you up a schedule for your training. Trainings are usually done within the day for about 1 to 4 hours only, so that's okay. Trainings would include like the scripts or the lesson flow, what to expect and all of that. They're going to be in depth of what you're going to be seeing on their website when you're going to be one of their tutors. But that's it. That's all about Engoo. I know this is really basic, but it's really fun, I swear to God. So if you want to join our growing company, you may use me as your referral, please. It's gonna help. My tutor ID P5787. I'm gonna be putting everything here and on the description box. So if you have any questions, I'm very much happy to entertain you guys on the comment sections. But if you're not comfortable in showing your identity here, you may reach me out on Facebook and on Instagram, just in case. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I helped you with all your questions and your curiosity about Engoo, and see you guys next time. Toodaloo.